Hello, people of Earth. This is Dan Lockhart of Honda Valkyrie Dan Lockhart YouTube channel, and this is Season 5, Episode 12, Part 2, The Pioneer Museum. Antique cars. That's where we're headed to next. $1920 Dodge, 1933 Auburn. Wow, that's special. Cool car. I know how to travel back in the old days. 87 Cadillac. '48 Chrysler Windsor Traveler. Well, they used to make these cars with so much space. I mean, look at this on the back of this. And how much room there is back there. From the back seat to the front seat, well, it was like 3.5 feet. Look at this. 1954 Dodge Coronet. 1950 Ford Custom. My sister had a car that was very similar to this one. It was a 3-speed on the column. '1908 Oldsmobile. '1912 Model T. You don't see these around much. Isn't that amazing? Cadillac. Woo! 1916 Caddy. Look at that. Styling. Huh. That's got to be like about a 53 Chevy pickup there. 53, 54. Oh, probably 53, I'm thinking. Got a starter on the floorboard. '1917 Dodge delivery truck. Wow. 1918 Dodge. Remember these things? You fill them up with water and you hang them on the front of the car and the air goes through them and it cools the water down. I remember them. 1918 Touring Mallet Collection. '1921 Dodge Touring. 1923 Dodge Roadster. That is cool looking, huh? 4-cylinder, 12 volt. Huh. 1923 Roadster. Convertible, 6-cylinder. Overhead valve. A fire truck. Cool. 1924 Ford Model T. '1940 Chevy Cavalier. Huh. Wow. That thing was a monster back in its day, huh? Cool, huh? More cars are here. Come on in. I guess. Holy cow. 1924 Model T. 1926 Dodge. 1924 truck. Pretty cool. 1925 Dodge touring car. Yeah, I'm a Corvair freak. '64, I bet. 60. Wow, 1960. That was the same year of my first car, except my car didn't have this roof line back here like this. My car was just, yeah, man. There's a Corvair club that comes around Crested Butte every once in a while. 61 Monza Spider. The Spiders were turbocharged. 1928. I got to get a picture of this thing because my mom had a car exactly like this one. Only hers was, I think hers was black. It had a racing stripe. And it also had special exhaust called a trombone exhaust. You could hear that thing coming for miles. You see the fake knockoffs, hubcaps. Yeah, Spider. Man, I drove that car a lot. Put the top down on it. Yeah. Brings back memories. My goodness. Yeah, I think it's 4-speed. If I remember correctly. Yeah. 4-speed. Man. '31 Model A, 1931 Buick. Wow, look at how shiny and pretty this thing is, huh? Beautiful. Yeah, there's this Oldsmobile here. 1962 Oldsmobile Cutlass. Name of this car is Little Sister. Huh. Man, we're talking, I mean, look at the engineering in this thing. American car companies were very competitive back then. Ford's gonna have a plant for their electric cars in China. 1929. Oh, that's 72. Oh, look at this one. I love the paint on this style right here. The white over this kind of turquoise aqua color. That's my favorite paint. My friend Kenny Wyatt had a 58 Chevy with that same paint scheme. 1933 Chevy, 1935 Dodge. Is this a GTO? What is this? Come around. And Pontiac for sure. In 2009, they quit building Pontiacs. '68 Pontiac convertible. Yeah. That's a 68 and that's a 73 right there. Man, look at how long these cars were back then. We called them boats. Look at this thing. My God. My oldest sister had a boyfriend when she was in high school. His name was Eddie Keith. Eddie had a 59 Ford Fairlane. A hearse. Horse-drawn hearse. That 59 Ford Fairlane was like one of my favorite cars ever. 1966 Mercury Park Lane. Oh man. I love this car. 1961 Carmagia. Oh. Carmagias are so much fun. I had a girlfriend that had one. We drove that thing everywhere. Man, I love this car. They should make them like that again. Volkswagen ought to make Carmagias. I think I'd probably have to get one. Miss Daisy, 1937 Packard. Well, when they used to put these things on them. Huh? Yep. Funeral car, 1939. Packard. Pretty amazing. Tune-up tester. Yeah. My mom had an organ like this in one of the houses that they own. And when I was cleaning up their space, I couldn't give that thing away. I think one of the charity groups finally came around and picked it up. But it was pretty amazing. I wonder if this is the safe that they said was blast proof. They have one of the safes on their website, and they said it was blast proof. Maybe that's the one, huh? That thing is massive. Got us on a fire truck. Look at this thing. Looks like it could go anywhere. Like I said, look at this. Look at this truck bed. This thing is huge. Man, what couldn't you haul on this thing? Look at that. Man, I love this truck. (1931) Model A. (1965) Ford Falcon. Remember the Falcons? They were the competition, I think, for the Nova, for the Chevy Nova. No. 1929 Model A two-door coupe. It's got to be a 53 Chevy, you know? Let's see, 50 Oldsmobile. Oh, that's close. The reason they don't put hood ornaments on cars anymore like that is people steal them. Look at this thing. Lincoln Continental, but what year? I mean, this hood has got to be 7 foot long. Look at how long this hood is. It's gigantic. The whole car. I mean, look at how much further it sticks out than that car, than the 1950. 1979 Lincoln. Amazing. 39 Ford. The 39, the 30s was the era of the gangsters. I love these cars. They have running boards on them. I can stand on the running boards. '39 Ford. Yeah. They're making the V8s. 36 Oldsmobile. Oh, this car is beautiful. And I'll tell you. (1950) Buick four-door. Look at the grill on this thing. Back then, if you bent something, you could just go to the junkyard and go get another one. I don't think people even do that very much anymore. 39 Chevy. Yeah. This thing is quite long also. It has the bifold hood. I don't think you could see that instrumentation in there. It's pretty interesting though. Yeah, and that'll take you back somebody. '39 Buick Special. Man, that thing is beautiful. Look at the grill on this one. '39 family. '39 Chevy four-door sedan. Oh yeah, it's got the suicide door on the back too. Why they call it a suicide door is because that door opens from the front and it swings open towards the back. (1939 Chevy half ton). Everything was so mechanical back in those days, you know. "1940 Business Cube, Chevy." That thing's beautiful. '65 F100. That's cool. '24 Nash coach, 6-cylinder. Wow. I didn't realize they had so many cars down here. 1948 Chevy half-ton. Packard. '52 Chrysler. '52, a very special year. Wow. I made them like kinks back then, boy, I tell you. '53 Plymouth 4-door. '53 Ford F100. Last of the Flatheads. '54 Packard. Cadillac. '57 Caddy. Wow. Look at the grill on this thing. Wow. Massive. Yeah. Yeah, back in the days you load up the family in your car and go out for a Sunday cruise. 1960 Rambler. This car is very special because my grandparents had one. And when you look, I think you can see, I don't think there's any ignition switches or anything in there. You pull back on the gear shift lever to start it. Yeah. I know, I see it. There's a key lock. But maybe you had to put the key in and then pull on the gear shift lever for starting. I remember for sure that you had to pull back, and if this is the standard shift, it's a 3-speed on the column. Amazing. 81 Caddy. So it's starting to get a little bit smaller in 81. That was 81, this one's 73. Look at how much longer the hood is on this thing. This is an Oldsmobile. Isn't that awesome? '72 Chrysler Newport. Mom and Dad had a Chrysler New Yorker. It had push button, automatic transmission, and wow. And this old bulldozer. Nothing. Very cool. I tell you, man, they got some stuff in here. (1940) Ford four-door sedan. It also has a suicide doors. Very slick, very slick. Oh, look at all the lures and the hood on this thing. 1940 Ford Coupe Deluxe. Awesome. Front end. Look at that. We are getting some pictures today. 1935 Ford convertible sedan. Oh, this had to be a Model T. 1914. Wow. Is that a Honda? Yeah, I think that's a Honda. Look at the paint. So cool. Layers on layers. This is like a Springer. Yeah. I wonder what it sounds like. I'd love to hear it running. What are these blocks back here? Looks like it might be like a Triumph or something. And there aren't any cards on it. And that's a Honda. Huh. A Honda what though? Oh, this one's it. This says it's an Indian. Wow. I do like the chopper. Okay, we're leaving the car building.